welcome to my channel. Let me tell you about what I want from a woman. With all the self-help dating advice out there, relationship advice from all these gurus that'll give you the complexities of the top 10 things, a laundry list of things you need to do and be and fashion yourself around that so that all the female lemmings out there will appreciate you and they'll notice you and they'll give you a shot at being their special somebody. All that you have to be, all that you have to bring to the table, as the saying goes. And I already knew the differences between men and women biologically, how we react and want different things because of our hard wiring. But in terms of the character that the man or the woman come to the table with, there's a very, very stark difference that I noticed. And when I've reflected on myself, what do I really want from a woman? What do I expect as a person? And it always revolves around just less of what the average woman out there demands. I want it to be less. I want it to demand less. I want it to complain less. I want it to nag less. I want it to be happier in our relationship. So I noticed that women are demanding more and more of men before they've even met the man. What they build their archetypical man up to be before they've even gone on a date. The expectations a woman has as she's writing her dating profile, boosting herself up by all the demands she has compared to the man trying to impress a woman on his dating profile is vastly different. When I've talked to my friends and guys in general online, guys' standard tends to focus more on this baseline of just a decent human being, a person that likes them, a person that's not complaining, a person that's not thinking, well, this is okay for now, but you're on a performance review and you better be giving 150%.
Because I'll be checking in.
Giving 100% isn't enough, whereas a guy like an employee is happy with just getting his paycheck, keeping his mouth shut, not uttering a peep about a pay rise, but just being happy with the money he's offered. Whereas, as he sees it, his boss in the relationship, what the relationship is all about, which is her, demands more and more and more. So I noticed in myself the unfair and vast difference between what I wanted which was far less of what the average woman was offering in a relationship, which was all negative. It's like, calm down, tone it down, lady. Who do you think you are? Like, I just want to see a friend in you at least. I want to like you. I want to be able to respect you so that I can sort of take that step towards maybe loving you one day. But that never came. I can't tolerate someone who's always complaining and dissatisfied with me and where they are as though it's my fault. And less. Give me less. That's what I noticed. I wasn't coming to the table with problems and complaints and nagging, and guys are taught that don't expect anything when you come home. Don't expect anything done, let alone a nice attitude. So considering that relationships generally today with the modern woman have become a second job, is it any wonder when a man comes home, he just wants to come home to a peaceful environment on his own because he really can't find it with a woman? I noticed that when I was out there in the world, and the world throws a lot of stuff at you that you have to put on your shoulders, the thought of having to come home to more problems and more nagging and more dissatisfaction and yet more on your checklist of things to do, not objectively because you haven't done them, but just the reflex of you come home and you got to jump on the treadmill. A man wants to relax. I'm pretty sure a woman values comfort at home with her boyfriend, with her husband, with her partner. So I just noticed this stark difference between what I needed from a woman compared to what a woman today wants from a man, which is far more than is reasonable, than she's offering. So if there's one concept to keep in mind, just notice the difference when you're out there trying to find someone compatible. Do they require much more from you? And they haven't even met you. They haven't even taken into account your personality, whether or not you're compatible. They just come to the table with a laundry list that the male they're on a date with needs to functionally do without his personality. She'll learn to live without a personality in you as long as you do all this stuff and continue to give 150% in the direction that she insists. So what does a man want out of the average woman? What have I always wanted out of women today? Much less than they're offering. Less nagging, less complaining, less where are we going, less dissatisfaction about where they are, and no appreciation for where they are. What do women want? More. Whatever it is, more out of you. And I think that's always been at the heart of the tiredness I felt in relationships. If I can't come home to something comfortable and good and relaxing, like a warm shower, why am I even there? What are we chasing after? Have that kind of sensibility as your baseline when you're dating, guys. And I think your life will be a lot better with or without women. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you didn't. And if you want to support the channel and say thank you, there are links below as well. Bye, guys.